Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Nev and this is Rainbow Tarot UK. Thanks ever so much for joining me for this pick a card reading. And we are moving into 2025 and today's reading is about looking at what is going to be happening for you in January 2025. So we've got our three piles to choose from. We've got pile number 1, which is the Wishing Well. There you go, with the Tiger's Eye here. There we go. If you can see that, hopefully you can. And then pile number 2 is the Key with this little turquoise howlite star here. And then you have pile number 3, which is the Heart, and that is with the Zoisite, ruby and Zoisite heart actually as well. So there you go. So those are your 3 piles to choose from today. So go for the one that feels right. If there's more than one pile that you're drawn to, that's always okay. And you can choose to listen to as many piles as you like. But otherwise, I'll see you really soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, welcome back to your reading. So lovely to have you here. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas, or at least a peaceful Christmas, or a calm Christmas, or whatever the Christmas you felt you wanted to have. I hope you got that. And it's lovely to have you here. So today we are looking at 2025. We're approaching 2025. It's always exciting, isn't it, to start a new year. And we are looking at January to see what is going to be going on for you in the month of January. And you chose to come into the reading under the Wishing Well. Fantastic. Okay. And the Tiger's Eye as well. Tiger's Eye crystal. Lovely. Super duper. So I just want to take this opportunity as always to remind you that it is a general reading. It's not a one-to-one reading. So just take the messages that resonate and that feel right for you. Obviously this is time bound. We are thinking specifically of January 2025, what is going to be happening for you in that month. So let's start off by looking at the general energy of the month, shall we? Let's find out what's going to be going on for you generally. What's the general flavour, what's the feel, what's the energy for you in January. So I'm going to use a couple of oracle cards and some tarot for that. So these are my tarot cards, but with Aura Soma, something called Aura Soma. So let's see what is going on for pile number 1. What's the general energy for them in the month of January? What is the general energy? I feel like that pink one was there. What was that one? No, it obviously didn't want to come out. Okay, so there is a pink one. It's going to be that one. Pink and blue, actually, pink and turquoise. Let's see what it is. What card does it relate to? So it relates to the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles. Let's put that there. Actually, I might just put that underneath. And then maybe we'll do a rune as well. So what is going to be going on? What's the general flavour for pile number 1 in the month of January? So we've got the rune of Laguz. Okay. Right. Let's get out some more tarot. Okay, so what is the general energy for pile number 1 in the month of January? So we've got the 5 of Swords. We've got the 8 of Cups. Okay, so general energy for you. And we've got the 2 of Cups. Okay. What have we got at the bottom? And we've got the Knight of Cups. I'm just going to put that there because that was our bottom energy. So we're going to leave that there. All right, so, okay, well, I can't help feeling that for many of you, it's going to be quite a emotional month, I would say, because you've got a lot of references to water here and you've got a lot of cups. In fact, all of them, apart from this sword, is cups. So you're looking at a month where emotions, I would say there might be a little bit up and down. So I think that in many ways with the Wishing Well, you could be getting a dream come true with some sort of relationship or with some sort of connection. because I can see that you're walking away from something here. Maybe with the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is about, often it's about, you know, some kind of battle or argument or something whereby there might have been some kind of confrontation or some kind of problem, or like I say, some kind of argument. So you could be in a situation where you leave a connection or you leave something. Maybe usually in that kind of card, there's somebody that's feeling like they've come off better than the other person, because it can be a card of winners and losers. And I think for you, you might be the winner in this situation based on the other cards that you've got around you. So I think you'll be leaving some kind of connection behind, right? Leaving some kind of relationship behind, or leaving something that no longer matches your energy or no longer matches your vibe. You're going to be very much listening to your intuition as well with the Laguz rune during the month of January. You're going to be following that. You're going to be just allowing yourself to go with how you feel. So like I say, it's very much a month of feelings and being in tune with your feelings and being in tune with your intuition. And that is going to lead you to leave something that is no longer right for you, that could have been causing you a lot of stress, a lot of heartache, something with the Four of Pentacles that you might have been trying to hold on to. But in the month of January, you'll be realising that it's time to let it go. And you'll be moving into something which is much better here, because you've got the Two of Cups, which is obviously about union. It's about partnership. It's about, if it's a romantic relationship, it's obviously a romantic relationship that's based on deep love, trust, loyalty, friendship. But I can't help feeling that for many of you, with the Knight of Cups here, you might be starting some kind of new relationship, but you might be leaving something old behind and starting a new relationship. In fact, you might be getting the offer to start a new relationship. It could be for many of you that someone that's already around you, maybe like a friend or something, is going to come forward and declare themselves, let you know how they feel, offer you something here romantically. Or it could be that you just have an offer and you start a new relationship and it's going to be good. It looks like it's really, really promising here, because this person looks very, they're touching their heart. The Knight of Cups is always the most romantic knight in the deck. So it looks to me like this connection is got the potential to be a really good connection. Also, the Two of Cups. For me, the Two of Cups is always a little bit of a soul bond card, actually, because it's a card whereby, it's a relationship that's forged in deep friendship, really. It's got the potential for longevity, if you know what I mean. It's not like a flash in the pan. So I feel like, and that could be a lucky break for you, because that might be why you got the wishing well, that you got in lucky this month in terms of relationships. Now, if you're not interested in kind of romantic relationships, it just could be that you're getting some kind of offer, that you're leaving something behind that's caused you strife, that's caused you difficulty. So if that's a job, or if that's maybe a friendship or other connections, something that's triggering your emotions or triggering your feelings in a negative way, you're letting that go. You're leaving that behind. You're no longer holding on tight to that, and you're moving into something. If it's a job, you might be moving into a new partnership, a new company. You might be getting offered something here with the Knight of Cups, being offered a new job or a new connection or a new, it's business, a new partnership of some kind. Something whereby you feel much better. So it's definitely a month where you feel you're going to be feeling much better by the end of it. But you might have gone through some turbulence to get there. But with the Laguz rune, you're being asked to go with the flow, to listen to your intuition, to go with how you're feeling, to follow that. Feeling. And I think that feeling is to move away from something, because it could be something that just wasn't making you feel relaxed. And I feel like you'll be in a situation, or you move into a situation, whether that be relationships, connections, work, or whatever, that's going to make you feel happier, that's going to make you feel more appreciated, more loved, more connected. Fantastic. So that is your general energy. So let's now look at, let's see what else we've got for you. We'll see what opportunities, challenges, what you might not see coming. We'll see that for you as well. Let's pull out another card, another oracle card. What's the energy and what's going to be going on for pile number 1 in the month of January? We have military person. Ooh, so maybe this could be some sort of job offer with a military person, something official. Again, it's got the sea here, hasn't it? So it's like a little scene here, which looks like somebody on a cliff top looking out over the heart area. So I feel like it's going to be very much a month of you listening to your heart, going with your heart, for sure. And if it's to do, because military person looks quite official, don't they? So it's reminding me of work and all that kind of stuff. So if it's to do with work, then you're going to be listening to your heart for sure. And going with your intuition in terms of maybe a new role or that new post or that offer, something like that. I mean, some of you might be in the military. There might be a connection to the military in some way. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. So what's coming up for pile number 1 in the month of January? We've got the 9 of Wands. We've got the 8 of Cups under the 8 of Cups. You're definitely moving away from something here. Something that's heavy, for sure. Then you've got the World. Yeah, there's an ending of something, an ending of some kind of cycle. The 10 of Wands. I might move these along a little bit. The 8 of Pentacles. And the Lovers. Yeah, it feels to me like with the Lovers, you're meeting, for many of you, you might be meeting your person in the month of January. You're letting something go that no longer serves you, or that's not right for you, and you're meeting someone. Now, it could be that you already know that person, because the Lovers can be a card of choice. It might be for many of you that you're already aware of who you want to move on to, or not, it sounds horrible to say it that way, but who you feel you want to be with. It might be that you're making a choice. You know, you're choosing one person or one relationship over another, or you're choosing one job or one situation over something else. But you're definitely letting go of a sense of heaviness. You know, something that you maybe tried or worked hard to keep hold of, tried or worked hard, put a lot of work into it. But with the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, it was just heavy. It was just really heavy. It was taking its toll. It was exhausting you. It was depleting you of energy, and you are deciding in January to let it go, to drop it in some way, and to end a cycle. Yeah, because the World card is about ending a cycle. And you are choosing, with the 8 of Pentacles, to master. I feel like for many of you, you might be choosing to master with the 8 of Pentacles something different, something else. So this could be like a work opportunity, or this could be you're mastering or getting to know or connecting with someone different, and you want to work on that. You feel committed with the 8 of Pentacles to that new thing or that new person that you are choosing with the Lovers card here. And the Lovers card is also very much a soul connection. So if it's a relationship, this is very much a soul connection. This is very much a soul connection, something that you're meant to be in. It's luck is on your side, the fate is on your side. You're destined to meet this person during the month of January, for sure. So because you've got some yeah, it was definitely challenging. I feel like maybe the process as well during the month of January to leave something might take its toll a little bit, and that might be why you've got the Laguz rune here, to be kind. So during the month of January, when you're going through all that, is to be kind to yourself, to relax, because you can see this person on her surfboard relaxing. So maybe you are being also advised to look after yourself during the month of January, to, especially emotionally, to get good routines in place so that you so that you nurture yourself. So, you know, lots of sleep, lots of good food, lots of exercise, lots of doing things that you like doing, lots of support around you if you can have that. Because I feel during the month of January it could be a little bit turbulent while you're doing this kind of transition, which I think is what's happening, while you're moving from one situation to another. But the World and the Ten of Wands is the end of a tough cycle. The Ten of Wands is always the end of a tough cycle. So you're moving out of a difficult period and into something that you can invest in, that you can that you can work on, that you feel like you can get some results from. Whereas before you might have been in a situation where it was just like it wasn't going anywhere really. Okay, so let us now have one more oracle card on what's going on for pile number 1 in the month of January. So we have Leo, self-confident, loyalty and creativity. Yeah, I feel like with the Leo energy, you might have felt really, because like I say, all this energy is quite heavy. So you might have felt quite heavy, things might have felt quite dark, quite difficult. But in the month of January, you're sort of like lighting up again. You are you're becoming more positive. You are becoming more confident in yourself because you have released something or someone that you don't, that was, for want of a better phrase, that was maybe bringing you down, really. Let's get some other cards before we finish. What is going on for pile number 1 in the month of January, please? We have the Empress. Look at that. Growth. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You're definitely starting something new emotionally. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Cups. And look at that, the Chariot. 100%. I mean, I think, and look at that, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're investing in something here. You're investing in a new connection or a relationship or a connection that's giving back to you. Whereas you're letting go of something that wasn't giving back to you. And look at this, the Empress. You are growing. You feel alive. You feel vibrant. Ace of Cups, again, is this new relationship. You're definitely leaving something behind and starting something new for many of you here with the Ace of Cups, a brand new relationship. And also, I think you're learning to respect yourself during the month of January. You're learning to love yourself more. You look at that, the World and the the Eight of Cups, the World, the Ten of Swords. Something was really causing you a lot of pain, a lot of hardship. Look at this poor woman. But you're ending that. Thank goodness. Well done, pile number 1. You are ending that stress. And look at you moving into the Ten of Cups. So from the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups, you're going into something and you're being, you're going to be so happy. Once you release that, this is like the ultimate card in happiness, the Ten of Cups here. So you've definitely got happiness coming towards you, extreme happiness. And the Chariot says to me that you are, once you do that, you'll just feel completely focused again. Focused, you'll have dreams again, you'll feel lighter, you'll feel more hopeful with all the stars. It's the right thing for you to do. So once you drop this energy, whatever it is, this heaviness, and you step into your own power, and the process of doing that will allow you to feel more powerful. You will feel more powerful when you do that. And the Seven of Pentacles is investment again. So there's definitely an investment in you, an investment in your personal growth, in your spiritual growth, but also in this relationship, an investment in this connection or this relationship, which could be a love relationship or it could be some sort of new offer in work, this new job, this new thing that you're stepping into, which is going to be it's going to be fruitful for you. It's going to be fruitful for you. And slowly, it's going to also build you, if it's a job, it's going to build you wealth. It's going to build you wealth and it's going to build you prosperity. It's definitely the right step to move into that. But anyway, pile number 1, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do give me a loving thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, have a great day and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 2, welcome back to your reading. Thanks ever so much for joining me. So today we are looking at 2025. It's a brand new year. It's always exciting to have a brand new year to look forward to, and we're going to be looking at what is going to be going on for you in the month of January. So you chose to come into the reading under the key. Always a sign of new beginnings, the key, isn't it? So let's see how that plays out. Plus the little turquoise howlite star here. So let's put that over there. Fantastic. So how are you all doing? Did everyone have a lovely Christmas? I hope so. You know, I hope you had a good Christmas wherever you are, whatever you were doing. I just hope you had, you know, a peaceful Christmas or a good, maybe just a good time if you don't celebrate Christmas, or a bit of time off. But today's reading is obviously a general reading, so please just take the messages that resonate. If they don't resonate, maybe they're for somebody else that's watching. And obviously today's is, you know, time bound in the sense that it is, you know, regarding what is going to be happening for you in the month of January 2025. So let's get straight to it. So let's get out a little tarot card. These are my Orosoma tarot cards. Let's find out. So what's the general, first of all, we're just going to look at the general energy. So what is the general energy for pile number 2 during the month of January? What is the general energy for them? Funnily enough, I do feel like it's this one, and I'm going to take it. So let's see what that says. So this one is actually the sun. Oh, lovely. This is the sun card. Fantastic. That's positive, isn't it? Let's have a rune. So what's going to be going on for pile number 2 in the month of January? What's the general energy for them? General energy for them in the month of January. Anyways, it's a transformation rune actually. So some sort of unlocking, transforming, some new beginning here. Letting go of something, having a new beginning. That's going to be very positive for you. But let's get some tarot out. Let's see what that says. So what's going to be going on for pile number 2 during the month of January? We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. We have the Knight of Swords. And what do we have underneath? We have the Page of Wands. Certainly it is new beginnings for you all round, definitely. And that's why you've got the key. Something is unlocking for you, some door. So maybe some new opportunities are opening up for you. I feel like you might also be going through some sort of personal transformation. Maybe for some of you, you are actually changing the way that you look. So maybe in January you're going through some sort of personal physical transformation. You're deciding to get yourself a new image, a new look, maybe a new regime. I mean, it does sound obvious to say that in January because we often all do that, don't we? In January, you know, you start a new diet or a new exercise regime or something. But I think that you are actually going to be doing that. That you're going to be having a new personal beginning whereby you are actually going to go through some sort of physical transformation, or just maybe have a little bit of a glow up as well during the month of January. So you're going to be taking good care of yourself in the month of January. I feel like with the sun as well, you're going to feel really, really healthy because the sun is a card of health. So maybe during the month of January, you're going to be focusing very much on your health. Your physical health particularly, and that's going to be a new beginning for you, for sure. With the Queen of Cups, I feel like you are, because we've got 2 cards here of, you know, positions of authority. For maybe for some of you, you're going to feel like you're bossing up a bit in January. So you're going to feel like you are, with the Emperor card here, that you're in charge of your situation, you're in charge of your life. Maybe you're making lots of plans to upgrade, to have a little bit of an upgrade in your life. So January might be a month where you are planning upgrades. That's kind of the word that I'm getting. So maybe you're planning with the 2 pages here to go to that new job, or to that new, to go on to that new course. You're planning what things you can do that will lead to an upgrade in your life in some way. But it could also be as well that some of you are actually moving in terms of your work with the Emperor here, into a position of authority, into a position where you are in charge. Maybe you are leveling up in terms of your work. You are getting that position of a manager, or whatever it is you're going for, that's going to put you above everybody else. It could also be that you are leveling up if you work for yourself, that you're suddenly going to become, much more popular, much more in demand with the Emperor. You've got your empire, you're building your empire. But it could be that within that you are kind of like looking at what you can do with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. What else you can do to improve your status, your position in your work. You've also got the Page of Wands. What else you can do to level yourself up in some way. I feel like emotionally, with the Queen of Cups here, you're going to feel very confident. You're going to feel really happy in your own skin. There's something about you unlocking through this transformation, a newfound confidence, a sense of self, really. And I feel like with the Page of Wands, you're going to, it's going to be quite a fun month as well. There's going to be lots of fun. So maybe you're going out socially, maybe you're seeing lots of people. We do have lots of people here, don't we? So we've got the Queen of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So I feel like it's a very social month for you in January. You're going to be connecting with a lot of people. You're going to be, there's a lot of young energy around you. So you yourself might be quite young, but I feel like you're going to feel really young at heart. So if you're not young physically, or you're not, a bit like me, you're not at the young end of the spectrum, you're just going to feel like you've got a lot of young energy, and you've got a lot of enthusiasm, and you've got a lot of joy for life. So, but it's kind of something about you maybe making a decision to transform, to, change your image, change your lifestyle, do something which unlocks this kind of new start for you, this new beginning, really. Fantastic. So that always looks very, very positive. So let's now get out another, let's get one of these. So what is going on for pile number 2 during the month of January? So lots of new starts here. Some of you with the Page of Pentacles might be getting a new job offer, for sure. With the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands, some of you might be travelling or going on a journey, because the Knight of Swords is quick energy, and the Page of Wands is often about travel. So some of you could be going away, could be going abroad, could be going on a short trip. I don't see like long distance travel that goes on and on. I feel like maybe like a break or a holiday or something. Maybe some kind of health spa. Some of you might be going on some kind of health spa or some kind of retreat. A sort of detoxing. Again, that sounds obvious because everybody says that in January. Well, not everybody, but January is the obvious month after all the excesses of the Christmas season to do that. But I feel like with you guys, you might actually be doing that. So what is going on? Because even this woman has got on her, she looks like she's got on a bathrobe, doesn't she? Like a sort of, like the kind of bathrobes that you wear in a spa. It's quite unusual to have that on for the Page of Wands. So I feel like maybe you're going on a trip, a short trip away, where you can relax and wind down and, get into a healthier place. Because I feel like there is, as I said with the Sun card, maybe an emphasis on your health, improving your health. So let's see what we've got for pile number 2 during the month of January. What's coming up for them? Honour and success. There you go. card number 25. You are, look at that crown. So with the Queen of Cups here, I think I said that with the Emperor and the Queen of Cups, you know, you're bossing up. You are seen, you might be moving into positions of authority or moving into success here with the honour. And you've actually got honour and success. So let's put that there. So let's get out some other cards. What is going on? I'll put that there actually. What's going on for pile number 2 during the month of January, please? What's happening for them? Let's see. We've got the 4 of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely, with the 4 of Swords, that is also like a break. So some of you might be having a bit of a break. The 6 of Swords, slow energy, King of Wands, and Judgment. And what's at the bottom of the deck? The 3 of Wands. I feel like with many of you, think about what I was saying here, many of you might actually be going away to have a little bit of a break, to have a little bit of a rest, because the 4 of Swords can be, you know, a card of where you need to have a break, you need to have a rest. And because you've got the Sun cards, it might be that in January you really are paying attention to your health in January, and you're realising that you need to look after yourself with the 4 of Swords here. And you're realising that you need to relax, that you need to take it easy. So there's definitely an emphasis on your health, you doing much more to look after yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, all of that. And that could involve you going on a short spa or a weekend away or detoxing or something like that. And it could also mean that you're slowing down. So you're slowing the pace down of your life so that you can feel better in yourself, something like that. But here we go, again, we've got under the Emperor, we've got the King of Wands. So there's definitely success. I feel like for many of you, there's success in the area of work here. So for many of you, I feel in January, you're going to be moving into success. So if you work for yourself, for example, you're definitely going to be leveling up, like moving up, getting more customers, getting more... you know, being seen as somebody who's an expert in their field, being very much in charge, being very popular as well. The King of Wands is somebody who's very popular, very confident. So I feel like in the month of, and maybe that's new for you. So maybe, you know, you haven't been that popular with your own business, or you haven't been that, you haven't felt recognised. But in the month of January, you're definitely going to be feeling recognised, and you're going to be feeling popular and confident. Now, if you don't work for yourself, but you've got a job, then you are going to be moving into a place of authority, moving into something where you are maybe in charge, or you're seen. I feel like in January, maybe you are seen as someone who's got the potential to lead, somebody who is leading, somebody who moves into a position where they're leading. And with the Judgment card, you know, I think I was saying before, it's a level up, it's a rising up. The Judgment is about someone rising. So I feel like you are moving into, if it's work, you're definitely moving into a position of authority. You are definitely, maybe there's some kind of announcement. So you might be hearing some kind of announcement whereby you get the job that you want, or you move into the situation that you want, or... yeah, you are singled out. You are seen as somebody who is, a master in their field, in what they do, in their craft. Somebody who is in charge, or should be in charge. But there's also, alongside that, this need for you to look after your health, and to take the time to relax somehow as well. Okay, let's get out some other cards for you. Let's get out one of these cards. So what is going to be happening in the month of January for part number 2, please? What's going to be happening for them? Chiron, hurt and heal. Chiron, hurt and heal. So it could be as well, Because all this, what we've been talking about, could be that you are healing. That you are healing from something. That will definitely go with the Four of Swords. I mean, Chiron can be quite a sort of disruptive energy. But I feel like in the month of January, you are healing. You could be healing from something. So maybe you've gone through the hurt and now it's a new beginning for you to heal, for you to feel healthier, for you to feel more vibrant, for you to have more opportunities, to move away, maybe as well to move away from difficult energy here, and to have this with the Judgment card, that is also like the key, like a new beginning, a rising up, if you like. Let's get out some more cards. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that as our overarching energy. Let's have these ones. So what is going to be happening for pile number 2 during the month of January? What is going to be happening for them during the month of January, please? We have got the Magician, the Strength card. You're definitely feeling healthier. The Hierophant, and the Six of Swords again. You could be moving away with the King of Wands here. So we've got the King of Wands twice. My goodness, you're going to be so popular this month. You're going to feel, there's a lot of emphasis on health, really, because we've got the Lions here, we've got the Lion here, we've got the Sun. That's all Leo energy. And Leo is always about sunshine, it's about health. So I feel like you are definitely going to be moving into feeling much healthier, and maybe that is a new beginning. Maybe that's a new thing for you. Maybe you've been feeling unwell or not having much energy or whatever. But I feel like this month is going to be a really good month for you, a very positive month for you. I feel like in many ways you might be, you know, with your own. I feel like you are sort of manifesting that for yourself, really, with the Magician here. So maybe you've. Maybe 2024, you kind of had enough of 2024. You were glad that it's come to an end, and 2025 is the beginning. It's a new start for you, and you're going to start that off in the right way, and you're going to manifest health. You're going to really focus in on your health and strength, because you've got the Strength card as well. So you're going to really focus in and manifest a much healthier life for yourself. And look at this, we've got the Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Hierophant. Some of you might be teachers, you might be leaders. These are all cards of leadership. So I feel like in the month of January, you're really moving, and we've got the King of Wands here again, moving into a time of leadership, or a time where you are going to be recognised as a leader in your field. And for some of you, that might actually be that you are teachers or spiritual leaders. Some of you, it could be that in January you are unlocking some sort of path where you become a spiritual leader, or you are a leader to a community, or you are giving guidance to a community, and that might be in a spiritual way. And it could be because you've gone through you've gone through things yourself, and you feel you've got a lot of knowledge or experience to impart to others. And with the Six of Swords, you're definitely moving away from difficult energy, from energy maybe where you weren't seen, or energy which was unhealthy for you. You are choosing, if I wanted to say anything, I would end up by saying you are choosing health and success over anything else. But you're not choosing success at the cost of your health, if that makes sense. So you are looking after yourself, you're realizing that that's important, and you are also being successful, but in a healthy way, right? By realizing that you need to take care of yourself. That's kind of what I want to say. So well done, pile number 2. So great. So pile number 2, that's been a reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do give me a loving thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 3, welcome back to your reading. Thanks ever so much for joining me. So today we are doing a reading all about January 2025. We're moving into a new year. It's really exciting. I'm always excited to start a new year. And we're going to be asking what is going to be going on for you in January. So you chose to come into the reading under the heart here. Fabulous. And the ruby in Zoisite heart as well. So let's put those there and let's put it over there. I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas, or at least had a little bit of time off if you don't celebrate Christmas. Sending you all my love and light as always. Reminding you today, of course, is a general reading. You know, it's never a personal reading, so just take messages that resonate. But of course, it is time bound, this reading, so we are looking specifically at what is going on for you in January 2025. So the way that I'm going to be doing this reading is how I've done it in pile number 1 and 2. So we're going to just get a few cards out and what is the general energy. So we're going to ask for pile number 3. What is the general energy for them in January 2025, please? What's the general energy? I feel like there's 2 of them. I'm going to take them, actually. So what have we got here? I think this one is, yeah, this one is death, because they relate to the tarot. So this one is death. And this one is hands here, lots of hands reaching out there. And this one is the 10 of Swords. Okay, is that interesting? So you've got the death and the 10 of Swords. Okay, so let's get out a room. What is going on for pile number 3 in the month of January, please? What is going on for pile number 3 in the month of January? Let's see what this is. So we've got Turquoise going uphill here. Turquoise, okay. So let's get out some tarot. So what is going on for pile number 3 during the month of January? What's going on for pile number 3 during the month of January? So we've got the Empress. Page of Wands. Now both of these came out in pile number 2. You felt drawn to pile number 2. 3 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Let me just get out one of these ones as well. What is going on for pile number 3 in the month of January? Long path. Long path. Card number 35 rather. Okay, let's have a little think about this pile number 3. Okay, so what I feel during the month of January is that there's going to be some kind of release for you, because the 8 of Swords is you feeling stuck, right? You feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling unhappy. And we do have the 10 of Swords and we have the Death card. So I feel like there's going to be an end, because the Death and the 10 of Swords is both about endings of about endings. So I feel like there's going to be an end of this sense of stuckness, this sense of being trapped within something. And there's going to be some kind of transformative energy for you in the month of January. And I feel like with the Turquoise and the long path, I mean, this rune actually talks about victory. It talks about, you know, getting there, really, because you can see all these cyclists. You know, it might be tough. So I would say in the month of January, you might go through a little bit of a tough time. I'm not going to lie. You might go through a little bit of a tough time. There might be some pain or some difficulty or some challenges, right? Because all these cyclists are going uphill. But you will, the outcome by the end of the month will be positive for you. You will reach where you want to reach to. You will get what you want to get. And there will be transformation for you, because with death comes rebirth, right? And that's why you've got the Empress. So it is going to be, maybe it seems like a long road. So maybe it seems, maybe the beginning of the month seems like you're facing, I don't know, some challenges or a long path ahead, but you will get there. Now, for some of you, this might be to do with a relationship. So maybe in January, you know, a personal relationship feels a bit stuck at the beginning of the month, feels a bit difficult, feels painful, because you came in under the heart, which can talk about connections, love connections, or maybe other relationships. And maybe there's some sort of relationship at the beginning of the month that's making you feel stuck, that's making, you know, that's difficult, that's painful, and that's has some challenges. But I think there will be slow and steady growth with the Knight of Pentacles towards transformation in that situation, right? But it, you know, it will be slow. So I would say over the month of January, you will release yourself from a sense of stuckness. But it, you know, it might feel like it's hard work at times. It might feel testing at times. It might feel challenging at times. It might feel painful at times, because I'm a cyclist myself, so I can't imagine going up a gradient that you know, that's that steep. That's going to take a lot of work, isn't it? So, but you'll get to the top, and it will be transformative by the end of the month. But it'll be slow, a bit like these cyclists. They're not going to whiz up this hill, aren't they? They're going to have to do it slowly, and it's going to take a lot of effort. So I would say that the month of January, it could be that you are facing some challenges, possibly in relationships, but you'll get there. You'll definitely get there. And it'll be slow and steady. It'll be worth it. And I would say that it will transform into something that you want to grow, that you want to invest in, something that has huge potential. So maybe there's a bit of work, a bit of healing, something like that needs to occur, which the results will mean, you know, which means that you will get good results if you put the work in. So if you put that work in, you'll get the good results, really. The Three of Pentacles, you know, so for example, if you're in a relationship that's difficult, if you put in the work to heal it, to work on it, to release the difficulties from it, then it will have huge potential to grow, for you to be collaborative again, for there to be fun in the connection again, for there to be, you know, vibrancy, passion, delight in the connection again. But it just might mean that you have to go through some trials and, you know, some challenges, right? And I feel like it is to do with relationships, because you come in on the heart. So I feel like this one is very much around relationships, really. For many of you, so you could, for the month of January, there's a focus on healing relationships, working through challenges, moving through something difficult maybe to transform it. What is underneath here? And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so from the Knight of Pentacles, so if you put the work in with the Knight of Pentacles, if you put the work in to grow something, right here, because you've got this little plant, then you can move into this really prosperous time, into this really abundant time, into this really comfortable, stable situation. But it does require you to work at it. It does require you to work at it, and maybe release the sense of stuckness. And maybe by working at it, you get yourself out of the stuckness. So if you're in a relationship or a situation that feels stuck, by working at it, you can improve it because you'll transform. You know, you'll transform the energy because you'll choose to invest in it, to work at it, to invest in it here with all the bees. So I feel like that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be investing in maybe a difficult relationship, or difficult relationships, or maybe your relationships in general. So maybe relationships in general, you are going to choose to invest in them, to work at them, to put in the effort. So if you are on your own, maybe you're going to be choosing to really work at trying to find a partner by being proactive. For example, you know, like doing the online dating, going out and about, taking every opportunity to be social. You know, because often if we are single and we haven't met anyone for a while or whatever, you know, it does require us, if we really want that, you know, to manifest that, not only do we, do that through our meditations and all the rest of it, but we need to be proactive in our actions so that we go out and we put ourselves out there to meet other people. So it could be that you are doing that in January. You're making the effort. What I see here is you making the effort, really, to get to a better place, to transform your situation when it comes to relationships. And if you do that, if you put the work in, then you will be in a much better place, really. So let's get out some other cards here. Let's get out one of these ones. So what is going to be happening for part number 3 in the month of January? Opposition, imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. There could be some sort of yeah, I think that's what I mean. There might be a bit of tension, a bit of push-pull in the month of January as you do this, right? Because it might feel, because this when we've got opposition, when we look at this rune, this is hard. You're having to fight hard against it to get up that hill. So it could be that there is, you encounter some struggles, some challenges, some opposition to you achieving your goal. And it could be that it comes from you. Because, particularly if you are stuck in your ways, shall we say, it could be that you oppose your own, or you sabotage your own way of being able to move forward. And I'll give you an example of what I mean by that. So say like you've been single, just say you're single, you've been single for a long time, and you really want to be with somebody, but you're kind of stuck in that singledom and stuck in your kind of ways. So for example, you go out, you go to work, you come home, you make something for yourself, you watch telly, or you connect with a few friends or whatever, but you don't do anything different to bring that dream into reality, right? So you in a sense, you create your own opposition to actually getting what you want. And I feel like that might be going on for you a little bit in January. So it might be a little bit of a struggle, a little bit of a challenge, but you will get there. You will release that, and you will realise that you need to sort of like invest. And when you do that, it will grow for you. Opportunities will grow for you. You'll, if you're single, for example, you'll be more collaborative, but it requires you to put in the effort, really, and to not sabotage yourself, for example. If you're in a relationship and you're having difficulties in a relationship, yeah, you might be facing opposition. There might be trickiness, difficulty going on in the connection, challenges in the connection. But in the month of January, you're choosing to try to deal with that, to face that, to look at that, and to release the stuckness so that it can move forward, really. Let's see what else we've got for pile number 3 during the month of January. What's going on for pile number 3? So we've got the Tower. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. We've got the King of Swords. Just going to move these along a little bit. And we've got the King of Pentacles. Right, okay. And we've got the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like January is going to be, it's going to be tricky at times. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be tricky at times because you've got the Tower here. It's going to be challenging, right? And it might mean that with the 8 of Swords and the Tower that you have to, because the Tower is, and funnily enough, it's also a card of release. It's about releasing a situation or something that is not actually built on stable, solid foundations. So it could be that, for example, if you're in a relationship, in order to release the stuckness, you just have to both be really, really honest with each other. And, a few revelations come out, a few things need to be shaken up. I feel like there's a little bit of a shaking up that's happening, which could be challenging, which could be, create opposition for you, create difficulty for you. But essentially, what will happen is you will kind of rebuild that because you've got the Four of Pentacles. So something happens during January, and it could be something in your relationships where it's shaken up. You have a little bit of a shake up, right? And it could be that the relationship is threatened, or it's, you know, it's comes under threat. It's a bit of a make or break, but you choose to stay in it because you choose to work on it. You choose to hold on to it. With the Four of Pentacles here, you choose to be wise, to think, you know, to think clearly. And also you've got the Queen and the King of Pentacles, which are counterparts. So you understand that you're both counterparts, that you belong together, but you know, you have to be wise in this situation. So things might be rocked, things might be shaken, things might be unstable. There's a lot of challenges here that you're facing. But it transforms. It transforms because essentially you decide that you want to hold on to it. And with the Chariot card here, that is often about a newfound focus, right? A focus. So the Chariot has got the potential always to go off, you know, go off track, be pulled here, there and everywhere by the two things that are pulling it. Often it's sphinxes. But you, as the charioteer, decide to control what could be chaos, right? So this is in January, there's this potential for things to go off track, to go off rail, to be a bit chaotic, but you know, it's saved, really. So if this is a relationship, I feel it's being saved, it's being transformed by probably by good conversation, by good heart to heart, by being honest and truthful, by deciding to commit to it, to hold on to it. So, you know, whatever was making it feel stuck, you're moving through that. So it is a turbulent time. Yeah, there is turbulence in the month of January for you, that's for sure. But it's by the end of the month, it's evened itself out because you have decided to kind of reinvest in that connection. And also, if you're single, because I think I'd said at the beginning this is around relationships, I feel if you're single, there's a shake-up. There's a shake-up in how you are dealing with being single, in terms of what you are doing to get yourself out of that if you want to be in a connection, if you want to be in a relationship. So you are shaking things up big time here, and you are deciding to take charge of the situation with the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, to move forward with the Chariot in a focused way towards your goal, because that is what the Chariot is, moving towards your goal. So you're doing things, you're actively doing things to get you in, to meet new people, to be social, to really be focused on finding a partner for yourself, rather than daydreaming about that, or sitting, you know, on your couch and thinking, oh, I wish I could meet Mr. Right or Miss Right or whoever it is that you're into, you know, and not actually doing much. I feel like in January you're actually going to be doing a lot to make that happen for yourself, and being proactive. And it's a huge transformation, because essentially with the heart here, you know, you're deciding that you, like everybody, is entitled to a really good heart connection with another person. You're entitled to that, but, you know, you have to be proactive in order to create that for yourself. So let's see what else we've got in terms of what I'm actually going to do is leave. Actually, what I'll do, I'll use this deck. I'll leave that there, and then let's do, what else have we got? So what's going to happen for pile number, we've got the Three of Cups, so there you are, enjoying yourself. We've got the Six of Cups, and we've got the King of Cups. Okay. Last one is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so let's bring that there actually. I might just move, what I might do to make this a bit more, give myself a little bit more room here. That's better. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck? And the Seven of Pentacles. Right, okay. yeah, I feel like there's something, you know, it's, I feel like with the Seven of Swords, there's a little bit of a shortcut going on. And the shortcut is that you are fixing something, you are mending something, you are, you're doing something, and it could be unexpected. So you're unexpectedly healing something or unexpectedly transforming a connection that might be, it might feel like it's on its last legs or something like that, but you're doing something unexpected here to heal it, to bring it back, to restore it, to reconcile it, something like that. And also, if you are single, I feel like you're doing the unexpected in that you are bringing, with the Three of Cups, you're bringing yourself into the company of others. You are being more social, you're being more proactive in terms of connecting you with others and you know, having a chance of meeting that one person. And with the Six of Cups, you might actually, and also got the Six of Cups and the King of Cups, I feel like if you're single, by making that effort, you are, you know, you are meeting someone here, because you've got the King of Cups here. You're meeting that person that you want to meet, because you've made that effort, because you have decided to get up and be proactive and go out and do something to help you to meet somebody else. And I feel like in January, you're meeting somebody really lovely here, somebody very loving, that could be some kind of soul partner here or some kind of soul connection. But it's unexpected. Maybe it's out of the blue. Maybe you weren't thinking you were going to do that, or that wasn't going to happen for you. But it is, with the Seven of Swords here. But if you're in a connection, I feel like you're healing it, and it's unexpected. It's being healed. It's being brought back from the brink. I feel like there's something about it being brought back from the brink. It's becoming very loving again. You are enjoying each other's company again. You're having fun with each other again. Yeah, you're connecting in again. And it feels, yeah, it feels like a shortcut, because it maybe it wasn't expected. Maybe it was expected it was going to end, or you were going to lose it, or something like that. But you're healing it. And with the Seven of Pentacles here, you're investing in it again. The Seven of Pentacles is about investment. It's about growing something again over time, for sure. Fantastic. So there you go, pile number 3. That has been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Also, give me a loving thumbs up. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.